Hey guys! How's it going? This is Andrew. It's been a long time since I sat down and made a video like this, and it's been an even longer time since I sat down and made a video about Dragon Ball Super. You know what I'm gonna make a video about now? Dragon Ball Super! And even though I said I was gonna do weekly reviews, I haven't done that since Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 back in the Universe 6 arc. I have not done a single review about this new arc, and I regret doing it. This arc is awesome. This arc is starting to become really amazing, and it's amazing. I have a few problems with it, and we'll get into that later in the video. This isn't going to be like an episode review or a review at all. This is just going to be me talking about, the episodes in general. I'm not going to break down every single episode, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Mainly because if I did that, it would be like a half an hour long video, and I don't really think anyone wants to watch that. So, we're just gonna get started here. This is back, obviously, we know that. You know what, we're just gonna skip all the way up to when we go into the future. How about that? So, Goku, Vegeta, Trunks go into the future to fight Goku Black, and when they're there, they also end up finding out that Zamasu, or Zamasu, or whatever, is there too, and he is immortal. And we know this because Trunks stabs him through the gut area with his sword, and it just heals automatically. Now, the funny thing about that is, and this seems to always happen with any character with regeneration abilities, his clothes heal too. It's just a small thing that bothers me a little bit, but not a lot. It's just like one of those things where it's like, okay, I know his body healed, but why did his clothes heal? That's just one of those things that I don't like. Now with Boo, it's a little bit different because his clothes were like part of his body or some stupid shit. I don't know. Vegeta fights Goku Black first, and needless to say, well, we already know what happens. He just like stabbed through the chest with a psionic blade, or a Keyblade or whatever. Some people didn't like Psionic Blade. I don't really give a shit. It is a Keyblade. He used his energy. He made a sword, and he cut Vegeta through the chest. He's still alive. I mean, why not, right? Now, I have to say, I was not surprised at all that happened to Vegeta. What I was expecting to happen was Vegeta loses, Goku wins. That's how it always goes, with the exception of the Cell Saga. Yeah, with the exception of Cell Saga. What I was expecting to happen was that, okay, Vegeta would go down, and then Goku would know about the Keyblade or Psionic Blade or whatever, and then, he'd be like, now I know how to beat you, I just need to avoid the blah blah blah. But no, he actually gets red too, and I really like that. I like how there's not a villain that, oh no, Vegeta couldn't beat him. But oh no, Goku can't beat him either, and Trunks couldn't do anything about it. I like it. I like that there's an actual villain that can't be beaten in one battle. You know what I mean? Granted, a lot of villains can be beaten in one battle either, but like this villain actually seems like he has a purpose. It's not just like being evil with just for the sake of being evil, like Frieza, really, or well, Boo wasn't really evil. Well, okay, Buhan, he just wanted to be evil just for the sake of being evil. Cell had like a goal. He wanted to be like the strongest, and then whenever he was the strongest, he just kind of like into the, cliche, I'm gonna destroy the universe. We all know how that happened, or that went down. But no, Goku Black and Zamasu both seem like they have pretty good reasons for being evil. Zamasu just doesn't like mortals at all because he thinks they are inferior to gods in every way. Which is actually a really good reason for wanting to kill them, because basically he says to Trunk hey Trunk! You got some room in that trunk for me? No, but what he basically says to Trunks is that humans are like basically a waste of space, because humans use the knowledge of... Really? Every single time I make a video there has to be an interruption? I better be my mom. Just saying. Yo. Huh, well, it wasn't my mom. Masu thinks that humans are useless or pointless because they took the knowledge of the gods, that the knowledge that the gods gave them, to basically just kill each other. Which, to be fair, that is kind of what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty spot on. But I mean, the reason why he took interest in Goku and why he made Goku Black or whatever, like, basically, this is a theory. It's funny, they did like 2 YouTuber jokes in like 2 episodes in a row. They made a joke about KamiTube, where Gowasu and Zamasu were watching the Universe tournament on TV or on YouTube, KamiTube, GodTube, whatever. And then they made another joke about, like, a whole episode was a joke about speculation videos about that YouTubers do with the whole, oh, I wonder what Black could be. He might be this. He might be, you know, whatever. And, you know, maybe Zamasu did this to get this, and blah, blah, blah. And to be fair, what they said makes a lot of sense. I feel like because it makes a lot of sense, it's not going to happen. Zamasu using the Super Dragon Balls to wish for Goku Black. And apparently their reasoning for this actually makes sense, which makes me mad, because it's probably not going to be the case. Was because Goku fought Zamasu, making him intrigued by Goku's power and his abilities and stuff, thus making an evil version of Goku, being Goku Black, with his power and stuff like that. It makes sense. It's not a complete bullshit way to make a villain. I mean, it would have been even dumber if, like, he stole Goku's body in the future. That would have been stupid. I'm sorry. Because, like, by that time in the story, first of all, Goku's body would have been decayed. So unless he came, like, right directly after he died from the heart virus. And then they said that since Zamasu was immortal in the future, in Trunks' timeline, that maybe that he made the wish, because, like, the Dragon Balls were 1 year. It takes a year for them to reactivate. What they said was that maybe, you know, he made the wish, he grabbed the time ring to go a year into the future, and then made another wish to, you know, to be immortal. Which makes sense, like I said, and like I said also, because it makes sense, it's probably not going to be the case. That's my luck. That's our luck. It's probably going to be something stupid like, oh, yeah, sure, you know, Zamasu made a wish to make himself immortal, and then he somehow found a guy that looks just like Goku in the universe somehow, and, you know, made him agree with everything he thinks. That would be stupid. And by the way, Super Saiyan Rose, okay, I'm gonna admit, Josh hates the transformation because it's pink. I don't care about the color. I didn't like the color at first either. Like, I hated the color. I thought the color was a stupid choice. Pink. And then I read, like, a Facebook post about a black rose, and oh my god. Another freaking... It hasn't even been 3 minutes! Oh my god, I'm just gonna shoot myself. Okay, this is an actual number. I know this number, but I'm not gonna answer. I forget what I was talking about. I'll be right back. I'm back. So yeah, I was talking about the Black Rose thing. I don't remember off the top of my head what it is, but basically it's like a metaphor for something. So basically there's a metaphor for something for why he's a Super Saiyan Rose and stuff like that. Which is fine, I don't mind that. I don't like the color. I like the aura though. The aura is really nice. I really like the aura. I just don't like the color. Josh really hates it. For me, it's kind of growing on me. Like, I despise it with every fiber in my being. But it could be worse. Right? Right? It could be worse, right? Someone tell me it could be worse! Another problem that I kind of had, and Josh did too, is that Trunks was doing well against Zamasu and Goku Black. And the reason why it doesn't bother me that much, but I had a slight issue with it. We know that Trunks is strong. Like, we know that he is strong enough to hold his own, and he trained with Vegeta for a little bit before they went to the future. We don't know how much time exactly passed while he was training with Vegeta. We can only assume that he did get stronger from training with Vegeta, and we know that Vegeta taught him Final Flash, which I'll get to in a second. So we know that Trunks is stronger, but he's obviously not as strong as a Super Saiyan Blue or Zamasu in Black. My theory is that Zamasu and Black weren't really trying that hard. Like, they knew what would kill them, and they just wanted to have a little bit of fun, because, like I said, they wanted to kind of toy around with Goku a little bit. Zamasu wanted to kill Goku, and the part that bothers a lot of people, but doesn't really bother me, is that the part where Goku Black was trying to hit Goku with the Keyblade. He was rushing at him, and Trunks just jumps in and like blocks it. People are like, "Oh, well, how could he block it? It was a strike meant to kill Goku. How could he block it?" First of all, he was using his sword, not like he like, "Oh, my arm is stronger than your Keyblade." Yeah. First of all, he was using his sword. Second of all, he caught Black off guard, like by doing that so suddenly. And second of all, this is 3, Andrew, not 2. And third of all, I don't know. It doesn't make sense on a power scaling wise, but the fight itself was really good. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, we should just ignore that it was power scaling. We shouldn't. However, power scaling has never been too consistent. So that's why it doesn't bother me too much. Plus, I think that Trunks was just really skilled with using his sword, and like it's one of those things where it's one of those rare moments of Dragon Ball Z where skill actually competes with power a little bit. It doesn't really make sense that much, but it is something, and you guys can let me know what you think. Honestly, it doesn't bother me that much, because, like I said, it's just one of those things where I enjoyed the fight, and that's really all that matters to me. Now, flash forward a little bit. Yajirobe's safe today. Woohoo, he's alive. Thank God, right? I hate Yajirobe. Not from the anime either. I hate him because of Tenkaichi 3. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't want to know. Anyways, we flash forward, and Beerus and Whis and Goku and Trunks? No, and Supreme Kai go to Gowasu and said, "Hey, why are you still training him? He's evil in the future." Goku blurts that out, and Beerus hits him over the head, which is funny. And then Gowasu seems to think that, oh, I have eased his worries about this, and he is truly a nice person, and he's gotten rid of all evil in his heart. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there watching it like, I smell something. It smells an awful lot like bullshit. So that happens. That's the last episode, I think. The next episode, Gowasu is apparently murdered by Zamasu to get the time rings and to get the Potara. And that's really all. Really, that's all that happened, really? Like, there's a lot that happened, but most of it was action. I'm gonna try rebooting episodes more often. But the thing is, I work almost a full-time job, and I don't have off on Sundays. What I used to do is I used to record my reviews on Sundays. I would watch it, I would get up in the morning and I would watch it. And I still do watch it in the morning on Sundays, because I don't go to work until 10:30 if I work 10:30 or 12, depends. And so I have time that I can watch it, but I can't review it. And then Mondays I usually have off, but I'm usually just so blech from working so much that I just don't feel like making videos. But I am gonna try to do reviews at least, because that's gonna be like, I want that to at least be the one video a week I put up, because I cannot keep like skipping 2 weeks or 3 weeks or almost a month. I'm almost 2 months on my other channel for not uploading anything. I uploaded something last night, but that's it. But yeah, anyways, like I said, that's really all I have to say on the subject. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you guys think about Dragon Ball Super. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you not like about it? What do you like about it? For me, I like Super Saiyan Rose a little bit. I like the aura. And I like the fight between them. And I'm glad it's not just like a once and done fight. And the entire arc has been kind of with me. Like, the beginning of the arc was really good, it was really dramatic, and in the middle kind of like, it lacked that sense of urgency, but now in the end, or I don't even know if this is the end, this could be the beginning, or the middle, yet. But like, now it's kind of like, oh shit, there's a bad guy that's actually stronger than Goku. And then you also have that lack of dramatic effect where, Beerus and Whis could just easily kill them, easily. So, but they don't get involved. Or will they? I know an episode spoiler, and I'm not gonna say it, but they might get involved. We'll see. And until then, I will see you all you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day, and please, don't die.